Happy Odin's Day. Happy New Rune Day. Overdue. So let's reflect on my 2 weeks with Laguz rather than the ordinary 1 week. I can put that down to some extent to the flow of power as I associate with Laguz, and that last Wednesday I had a bit of a splitting headache, and there has been to some extent a theme of sorts on my Runic journey that sometimes, you should be cautious with the power you interact with. It can give, it can take. In general, certainly in the first week, the ordinary week, things felt very positive. I felt like a reconnecting that I had perhaps been struggling with, perhaps. It's difficult to say. There was, as with many things, there are positive times, negative times, or things can feel closer at times. Things, the gods, can feel further away at times. They're not necessarily bad things. However, it's perhaps only human, only normal to have these low energy moments where you can feel doubt and question yourself. And I was thinking and feeling like that prior to connecting to Laguz, and then a rush of energy, reinvigoration, even a standard. It's a familiar rune for me. It was the first rune I drew when I began my Runic journey, so it feels very much a positive rather than a negative. And really, I feel like this second week has been very much of a restoring balance. Things seem a little bit more normal. There are some things I need to do, and maybe it's a very good sort of equalizer of energy as I approach my birthday as well. Try not to dwell on that too much, but these things have their way of gnawing into your brain to make you think about them. All in all, I can't complain. Laguz is Laguz, and it's a rune I think I will continue to feel a strong connection to, whether I'm actively connecting to it or not, on a week-by-week basis. I suppose, really, long-term, way down the line, when I'm confident enough to connect to runic power in its full glory, shall we say, perhaps the true test is how you connect to all of the runes at the same time. Thoughts for another day. What it does bring us to is to New Rune Day. So let's jump to Swain Plowright's Rune Primer and get to the rune poems for New Rune Day, which is Ingwaz, very much viewed as a masculine rune, representing Frey. There is only an Old English rune poem, so another where there's not a lot to go on, but it is what it is. So let's go through it. Ingwaz, the god Ing Frey. Ing was first with the East Danes seen, they say, until he later east over the sea departed. Wagon followed after. Thus, warriors named that hero. With some recent events, the comment about wagon is interesting. And then the keywords for Ingwaz, according to Lisa Chamberlain in her Runes for Beginners, we have fertility, male procreative force, channeling energy, completion, and safety. Something to bear thought on, in particular safety. I don't know if it's just because of the social media I engage with, or I listen to my wife engage with. There's a lot of negativity around male energy that we do not represent safety. It's a tough one, because I truly believe that when men and women are in balance, we are those things. We are those things to each other. We support each other. We provide for each other. We are safety for each other. And in a more crude form, male energy is safety, because it is male energy that would protect the hearth, not necessarily by being at the hearth, but being outside of the hearth and doing things that perhaps our society does not need of male energy today, because of all the comforts we have. I don't know, something to dwell upon as I connect to Ingwaz and see how the following week progresses. You have had a break from me, so slightly longer video for waffle, and I will see you again soon. Do take care. Thank you very much. Goodbye.